And we have had a lot going on in the weather world here today across the state, with much more on the way. With that, we're going to check in for a look at the forecast and the latest conditions. Alana, you are so busy with tracking all the alerts out there.
We knew that this storm was going to hit during the evening commute. We talked about this a lot yesterday, Emily, and we gave commuters the heads up, a snow squall warning out there right now. You are going to take a live view. We have UDOT cameras, and it looks like that just went down, which is not a surprise because heavy snow near the state line. Here's Logan. So Cache Valley just now starting to see the winds whipping. This is Utah State University. Notice as you look towards the lights here, you can see the snow blowing. This snow squall that is impacting Cache Valley and northern Utah until 5:15 is packing wind gusts above 40 miles per hour. So this is why driving conditions are rough. But you notice it right here, the live view, the snow going to continue to fill in from Willard, I-84, all the way to Logan. We now have snowy conditions, and that's going to continue as we get through the next little while. Okay, let's talk about that warning in Box Elder County. You have a pretty good idea of where it is in northern Utah, and you're watching as that cold front progresses in the state. So we want to give you a little bit of timing here because this is moving east-southeast at 50 miles per hour. So we're watching it on the move. So here's a look, Sunset, West Point, dealing with that squall line now, and that's going to continue to track south, which is why we see during the 5 o'clock hour this moving towards Weber County and into Davis County. We're going to monitor this really closely. We'll see if the squall warning gets reissued as we get to 5:15. Now, don't be surprised if you hear some thunder out there. Storm Prediction Center putting out this forecast saying the general thunderstorm threat is associated with this cold front because we have all the ingredients needed: moisture, instability, which you saw because it was sunshine by this afternoon, and then we have lift, and that cold front is providing that lift. So thunder snow, not out of the question. Logan has dropped to the upper 20s as the front has moved through. A rapid drop in temperatures as well as visibility and flash freeze potential on our roads as the squall moves further south. You compare Salt Lake and Logan and you can tell where the front has moved through. 30s for the rest of those temperatures. 38 right now in St. George. We'll see those numbers dropping into the 20s for the Wasatch Front as snow comes down. We know that burst of snow is going to come through with the front, but behind it, northwest flow will allow for snow showers. Mountains are going to pick up a lot of snow. Brand new today. Avalanche alert issued through Friday morning because this series of winter storms are really going to pile up the powder in the high country, and that's for all of the areas that are impacted. Live look from Alta, where yes, they are seeing the quiet conditions with no snow right now, but the winds are cranking, and this is an area that will get hit as the front moves further and further south. Our winter alerts are now in effect. Winter storm warnings for the Wasatch Mountains, Wasatch Back, Western Uintas, and Wasatch Plateau. Winter weather advisories because of winter travel for the Wasatch Front, Cache Valley, portions of Box Elder County where we have that snow squall warning in effect right now, and then into the central Utah mountains as well as Sanpete Valley and portions of Juab and Millard County. Futurecast forewarning you what to expect for the rest of tonight. So we see that front kind of sweep through. The model picks up on that, and behind it, we get that northwesterly flow. This was this afternoon. Here we go. This is the heavier snow as it moves through. Behind it, cold air. And with that northwest flow, we stay unstable, and that allows for snow showers. Mountains staying turned on. Central Utah really sees the front start to get diluted and break down. This is a northern and central Utah storm today, but another storm on its heels, and that's going to be statewide into tomorrow. Here's the morning commute. Cold, icy, but not dealing with active skies. That changes as we get through our Wednesday. Here's another potent front that's going to move on through. This also tomorrow during the day could prompt another snow squall warning. That is very well defined on the model, and that tracks further south by 5 p.m. into the central portion of the state, so Utah County towards I-70, and that goes all the way far south to Washington County and brings the potential of snow. How much for this first round as you're out there right now? 1 to 4 along the Wasatch Front. Benches could maybe see 3 to 6, but then we get tomorrow's storm, and that really adds to the snow total. You watch the progression all the way down south, and we know that when all is said and done, healthy totals anywhere from 4 to 10 inches for Wasatch Front valleys. Benches do a little better, 10 to 20 for our mountain valleys. Northern mountains at 15 to 30. Cottonwoods get more. Central valleys could get 3 to 6 with that Wednesday to Thursday leg. Southern valleys a trace to 3. St. George anywhere from a trace to an inch. The timing of the precipitation overnight could allow for snow in Washington County. Several winter storms keeping us on our toes. Highs tomorrow only in the 20s in Cache Valley, freezing for Salt Lake, with our next winter storm bringing snow through the afternoon and into Thursday morning. Quick 7-day check here. St. George showing you that p.m. chance Wednesday into Thursday morning for snow in Washington County. Here's the Wasatch Front, which is very active. Periods of snowfall are expected, and those periods of snow hold on. Thursday afternoon, little bit of a breather. We'll see isolated pockets of snow showers, but then Friday and into the weekend, additional storms line up, keeping very active skies with winter conditions. That snow squall warning dangerous for drivers out there tonight. If that is extended along the Wasatch Front and I-15, we have to be extremely careful.
Okay, for the latest and greatest information, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you're going to get your weather coverage. Thank you,
Yes,
Alana.
yeah.